I don't know if anybody visited Morocco before. Tea, it's an important drink. Even I would say it's a tradition in Morocco that Moroccans drink tea every day, sometimes 3 times a day, morning and lunch and also dinner, or sometimes in between. And also tea, it's a drink that we use to celebrate, to welcome guests, to say goodbye to guests in different ceremonies. There is a lot of ways tea is made in Morocco. I'm gonna make it in the way that most Moroccans do it, and then I'm gonna explain to you what are the different tools and also the tea, the mint, and sugar. Um, Before I start, I want you to look at this picture behind you that I exhibiting there to show you ways of how Moroccan use tea as a ceremony, and also like all the surrounding around it. There is always a master or a person that is leading the ceremony. So there is only one person that makes the tea, and everybody is welcome to drink. And so yeah, and these all pictures. These are pictures that were taken between 1920, 1930, 1940, and if you go to Morocco today, you will see the same way, the same tradition that still exists, the same aspect of making tea. So I'm gonna start with introducing the teapot. This is the Moroccan teapot. So it could be made from different materials. Could be silver, brass, or brass and silver mixed together, like in this one. And then we have the main ingredient, which is the gunpowder tea. So the gunpowder tea, it's new. I would say new. It's only from the 12th century, because Morocco has a long history. So before 12th century, Moroccans didn't know about gunpowder tea. They didn't know about the tea plant. So how they drink tea, they make tea only using mint or different herbs. Could be verbena or for example, orange blossom flower, different herbal teas. And then during the 12th century, I don't know if you know Marrakesh. Marrakesh, it's used to be still, it's a famous city, but there is a square. Today it's a touristic square, but it used to be a commercial meeting point where a lot of international traders comes to sell their goods. And there is one day there is someone from China that came to Morocco and introduced gunpowder tea to Moroccans, and that's how Moroccans started mixing gunpowder tea with different herbs. So the most famous tea in Morocco is mint tea. So gunpowder and tea are mixed together, but they have ways. We start with gunpowder tea, and then mint is the last thing we add because it's very strong, and we don't want the mint to dominate on the tea, so we start with the gunpowder tea. I'm gonna open the box and show you how it looks like. So this is the gunpowder tea. It's dried. There we go. Thank you so much. And so it's dried, and the plant is compressed. I mean, it's not compressed, but like dried so much that it needs ways that I'm going to show you how we can open that leaf, and then that leaf will release the aroma of the ground powder tea. So I'm gonna start with, for Moroccan tea, we need hot water first. We need a teapot, and then the gunpowder. I'm gonna start with, so this is a teapot that I'm gonna use 2.5 spoons. Okay. The next one, I'm gonna add like 1 cup, and that's it. And this is where I'm gonna start stirring the tea and the water until the leaves are open. I'm gonna check. So now that's the leaves are open and the how can I say, the tea, the gunpowder aroma is very strong right now. So we don't want to use that in the tea. We're gonna remove 1 cup. This is the strong one, and then the rest we're gonna start removing the how can I say, the bitter taste of the tea, and we're not gonna use that. So now we're gonna use like 2 cups. There we go. So this part that I'm doing, stirring like this, that's very important, especially when we're mixing different ingredients. So let's do this. Okay. So who wants sugar? Who don't want sugar? 2? Okay. So I'm gonna make the tea. I'm not gonna add sugar, and then if anybody wants sugar, you can just take it and add it to your cup, and you can. So this is how we blend the tea. We're gonna keep doing this stirring like 10 times until the both elements are mixed with the gunpowder and water. And you're gonna see that the more I am pouring the tea and stirring and pouring, you're gonna see that it's creating foam. And that's what I want. I want to see more foam. So prepare yourself, because I am teaching you how to make it. I expect you to do the same when I ask you.
I don't know if I'm going to go that high as you go. Look at that. Oh my God. Multiple pots, or do you just have like a big pot that you make for everyone?
Depends. So you can, like, usually like I can make different, like 3 or 4. One without sugar, with
okay.
one sugar, because there's people that don't drink sugar. So in this situation here, I have 1 teapot. I brought another one for like bigger, but I prefer to do it in the original teapot. And here we go. And also you're gonna notice the more I'm pouring the tea, the more there is a foam that forms.
Yeah, I was going to say bubbling.
Yes, so the more bubble it is, it means that the tea is ready. So now there is bubbles, it's almost ready. I'm gonna like do more, 2 more.
7.
Here we go.
Sorry. OCD.
There we go. Perfect, now it's ready. So I'm gonna start pouring tea. And you can smell the elements all together now mixed. There we go.
Skills that between the cup tricks.
And now the tea is ready. But the good thing is we have a lot of beaches. We have coast, Atlantic, and we have Mediterranean. So if you want to see both sides, that's what makes Morocco like a beautiful country, because they have, I mean, we have different landscapes. There's mountains, there is desert, Atlantic, Mediterranean. There's like different landscapes that you can see, and of course, what Morocco is famous for is the food. There is a really delicious food, and yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And let me see. Yeah, if you can collect the cups, and I'm gonna. Thank you.